So read down the first question. A husband and wife appear in an interview for two vacancies in the same post. The probability of husband selection is 1 by 5 and that of wife selection is 1 by 3. So what is the probability of husband selection? P of husband selection is 1 by 5 and P of wife selection is 1 by 3. Okay, so P of wife selection is 1 by 3. What is the probability that only one of them will be selected? Okay, what is the probability that only one of them will be selected? So what is the question? A husband and wife is going for the same post. Okay, now husband selection is 1 by 5 and that of wife selection is 1 by 3. Now what is the probability that only one getting selected? Okay, so how can we write this? See here, in this situation, what happens is, what is the probability that husband is not getting selected? That is equal to 4 by 5, right? Because 1 by 5 remaining 4 by 5. What is the probability that wife is not selected? It is 2 by 3. So if husband is getting selected, wife is not getting selected. If wife is getting selected, husband is not getting selected. So how can we write? It is P of HW. That means husband is selected, wife is not selected. Or means what is that? Or is nothing but it is plus sign. And means you need to put multiplication sign. And or P of wife is getting selected. That means husband is not getting selected. Okay, so how can we write? What is this? Wife getting selected and husband getting selected, wife not getting. What is the probability that husband getting selected? 1 by 5 and wife is not getting selected, 2 by 3, plus here it is or, so that's why I'm putting plus, or wife is getting selected, husband is not getting selected. Wife is not getting selected means that is 1 by 3, right? Wife is getting selected, so that is 2 by 15 plus 4 by 9, isn't it? 2 by, because husband is getting selected, wife is not getting selected. Wife is getting selected, husband is not getting selected. Husband is not getting selected means 4 by, this will become 4 by 15. So our answer will be 6 by 15. So that is 2 by 5. So what is the option? Our answer is 2 by 5. So option B. Okay, so and just understand the situation and apply. Okay, let's see the second question. If A and B are even such that P of A union B is equal to 0.5, P of A union B is equal to 0.5, then P of B bar, that is P of B complement, is equal to 0.8, then P of A given B is equal to 0.4. P of A given B is equal to 0.4. P of A given B is equal to 0.4. What is P of A intersection B? What is P of A intersection B? That is our question. So see, P of A union B is given. P of B given A, A given B, P of B complement, etc. is given. So what is P of B from this? That is 1 minus 0.8, right? P of B complement is here. So what is that? 0.2. Now what is P of A intersection B? P of A intersection B is P of B into P of A given B. So that is P of B. P of B is 0.2 into P of A given B. What is P of A given B? That is 0.4. Okay. So what is P of A intersection B? What is P of A intersection B? P of A intersection B is P of is equal to 0.08. So what is the answer? Our answer is option A, 0.08. Okay. Let's see the third question. Three dice are thrown. What is the probability that same number will appear in each of them? Okay, so what is the situation? 3 dice are thrown. So 3 dice are thrown. 3 dice. We have 3 dice. Now they are thrown, right? So they are thrown means what are the cases possible? 1 1 1, 1 1 2, so etc. up to what? Etc. up to 6 6 6 will have. Both starting with 1 and ending with 6. Okay, so how many are possible? We'll be having sample set of 6 into 6 into 6, that is 216. Total outcomes can be 216. Okay, now so what they are asking? They are asking same number will appear on each of them. Same number means what are the possibility? 1 1 1, 2 2 2, 3 3 3, 4 4 4, 5 5 5, 6 6 6. So that means 1 2 3 4 5 6. So required probability P of same number is 6 divided by total is 216, that is 1 by 36. So which is the option? 1 by 36, that is option D. Okay. Next question is, if 4 dice are thrown together, what is the probability that sum of the numbers appearing on them is 25? What they are telling? Sum is 25. Sum 25. How many we are throwing? We are throwing 4 dice. So 4 dice sum should be 25. So what are the number of sample space possible? 6 into 6 into 6 into 6. Okay, now what is the sum required? 25. So tell students whether can we get sum 25 when we are throwing 4 dice? No, because why? Maximum possibility is 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. What is that? 24. So our P of E required probability is 0. So 0 divided by total number of outcomes, 6 into 6 into 6 into 6. So what is the answer? Answer is 0. Understood? So maximum possible sum is all having 6. So that is maximum is 24. 25 is not. At least one boy. Family has 4 children. They are saying family has 4 children. What is the probability of probability that at least one boy will having at least one boy? At least one boy means minimum one boy. That means minimum one boy. So we can say that minimum one boy means it is least. More than one boy is also okay. Okay, so the family is having 4 children. Family is having 4 children. Okay, so how can we write? What is this? This can be written as probability of at least one boy means minimum one boy. So it can have, or it will have only either one boy or 2 boys. Not okay, 3 boys. Okay, 4 of them boys. So we can write it as P of 1 minus P of all girls, right? 1 minus P of all girls. Okay, so what is the probability that P of all girls? If suppose we are writing like all the sequence, how many will be there? 4 children, na? So what are the possibilities possible? First one is boy, remaining 3 girls, like that. We'll have 16 possibilities. 2 raised to 4. So 16 possibilities. So out of them, all girls means what is the probability? Only one condition, na? G, 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 G. All girls means G, 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 G. Okay, so what is that? 1 minus all girls means 1 by 16. Okay, what is that? 15 by 16. So this is the required probability of at least one boy, 15 by 16. Okay. See the next question. Given that P of A is equal to 1 by 3, P of A is equal to 1 by 3, P of B is equal to 3 by 4, P of A union B is equal to 11 by 12. What is the value of P of B given A? P of B given A. This is what we need to find. Okay, so P of B given A we need to find. So what is actually P of B given A? Can it be written as P of A intersection B by P of A? Because P of A intersection B is P of A into P of B given A. So what we need to P of A intersection B. So we have P of A union B is equal to P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. That is P of A union B means 11 by 12 is equal to 1 by 3 plus 3 by 4 minus P of A intersection B. So what is P of A intersection B? P of A intersection B is this is 4 plus 9, right? 4 plus 9, so 13 by 12. 13 by 12 minus 11 by 12. That is 2 by 12, 1 by 6. So P of A intersection B is 1 by 6. So substitute here, P of B given A is equal to 1 by 6 divided by P of A, that is 1 by 3. Okay, so 1 by 6 divided by 1 by 3. So what will get 1 by 2. Understood. So our option is option C, 1 by 2. Question. In our random arrangement of letters of word university, what is the probability that two eyes do not come together? Two eyes do not come together. So what is the word? Word is university. Two eyes do not come together. What you need to find? Probability that two eyes do not come together. So this is what we need to find. So see what are the ways in which this word can be arranged. How many ways we can arrange these words. How to find that? How many letters are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is 10 factorial divided by how many repeating? 2. So these are the total number of ways. Total number of ways. Total number of ways possible for the arrangement of this word. Okay. Now eyes do not come together. Suppose how eyes coming together means, how can we write this as university? So I am writing two I together means I am considering this as one letter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what are the total number of ways in this case? Total number if eyes together, eyes are together, that is 9 factorial, right? So eyes do not come together. Eyes do not come together. Do not come together means that will be 10 factorial by 2 factorial minus 9 factorial. 10 factorial by 2 factorial minus 9 factorial. Okay, so this is the number of ways in which eyes do not come together. So what is the equation for probability? Probability is so what is the number of ways in which these eyes do not come together? How can we write probability? P of eyes do not come together is equal to, do not come together means 10 factorial by 2 factorial minus 9 factorial divided by total number, that is 10 factorial by 2 factorial. So once you solve this, what you are going to get? You are going to get the answer as 4 by 5. How to solve this? Just apply 10 factorial by 2 factorial. Then what will be remaining? 10 factorial by 2 factorial is going to be a big number, minus 9 factorial divided by 10 factorial by 2 factorial. You will be going to get the answer as 4 by 5. Okay, so what is the option? We are getting the option as option A, 4 by 5. Passed in mathematics, then 655 passed in statistics, and 30 passed in all, 30 passed in both, 30 passed in both. So what you need to find, what is the probability that a student selected at random from the class has passed in only one subject? So we need to get the probability of students passed in exactly one subject, right? Exactly one subject. No, they are asking only one subject, so that means exactly one subject. So how can we find this? So let's see how can we do. See, how many passed in mathematics? 70. How many passed in statistics? 55. So passed in both means included in both these things. No, that means if I am drawing the Venn diagram, what will I have? That means here's, this is 70, this is 55, and this is 30. This part is 30. So exactly in max, only in max means that will be 70 minus 30, right? Only in max means 70 minus 30. Only max, only mathematics means 70 minus 30. That is going to be 40. Only in statistics means only statistics means that is 55 minus 30. So that will be 25. Okay, so only in maths and only in statistics means X passed only in one subject. We can write it as only in one subject. Only one subject means it can be written as 40 plus 25, that is 65. Okay, so we can write it as probability of passed only in one subject as 65 divided by total is 125. Total is 125. So 65 divided by 125 is the total, is the students that is passed exactly in one subject. Okay, so now cancel. In 5's table you will be getting 13 by 25. You will be getting 13 by 25. So what is the option? Option is option A, 13 by 25. Okay.